Hello there. I've decided that for this Halloween, I'm going to talk for a little bit about the scariest things of all. Gay babies, and also furries, I guess. The first spooky video I want to talk about today is called, I mixed the baby potion from the dark web and used it on IMJAYSTATION, ! Asterisk, insane, asterisk, by YouTuber Jay Hills, and starring someone whose channel is doing very well for their subscriber count, and someone whose channel is just doing very well in general. By the way, while we're here, I just want to note that out of the videos of Jay Hills where he mixes a potion with another one, this one is the only one that doesn't explicitly say both potion names that are being mixed together. The omitted one being, well, you know, the gay potion. I went to the Internet Archive to check my suspicion, and yes, it originally did mention the gay potion in the title of the video, as far as the tail end of 2020, actually. Why was it changed? It's hard to say. I don't think it can be YouTube's uploading guidelines or something. Misinformation, maybe? But then it's not like the other potion exists either. My only real guess is response to the backlash, but then why wait so long when it was being clowned on basically immediately day one it was uploaded? It's an enigma. I give this video my full enthusiastic recommendation. I suggest everybody watches this video at least once in their lives. But if you don't want to poison your brain, I'll give you a quick rundown. After Jay Hills' intro, where I guess the graphic artist just didn't tell him what green screening or chroma keying is, and after Jay Hills' other intro, where he asks you to like and subscribe before even watching the content, Jay Hills, with a mouth greenish blue from drinking another potion for a recording earlier that day, explains that he's mixing the gay potion and baby potion and then force-feeding it to his friends because he thinks it would be funny.
And the thing is, guys, I'm gonna be making Jay and Jean drink this potion. So they're gonna be both babies and they're gonna be both gay. That's gonna be so insane and so funny. That's the reason I'm doing it.
He then states that giving it to them while they're asleep would be, quote, a banger.
I think I'm just gonna like wait for them to sleep maybe, and then like wait for both of them to sleep and pour it in their mouth or something, because that would be such a banger. Like imagine both of them drinking it at the same time and they're both gay together.
It's a pretty straight affair for how the final result is to make them gay. It's quite convenient how he rolls over like that here. Also, Jaystation got a frog.
Oh my god, yeah, Jay got a frog, guys. That's insane.
Maybe Jay Hills bought the chemicals to make the frogs gay. I will give credit for what it's due, as low of a bar as that may be. Jean here does a great job at portraying what a flamboyantly gay baby would be if you hard-pressed somebody to give you that response. It's a stunning performance, really. Of course, the goo goo gaga parts are easy. Anybody can do those. But he kind of throws in the vocal fries and pitch of his stereotypical, like, wow, oh my gosh, you guys, Valley kind of teenager that kisses a couple of the football players behind the bleachers after the game is over. It's a great performance, and it's truly despicable.
Oh my god, look, what are they doing? What are they doing? Oh my god, guys, what the hell? Goo goo? Mama, hi. Whoa, don't be gay with me, what the hell?
I think it's telling that even though the idea that they're cuddling together is a point of conflict.
Bro, I woke up laying right beside
What happened? What happened?
You were like cuddling
You're
me.
Sleeping. No, you're just sleeping on the floor.
And that they had just been in each other's arms a bit earlier. And you know that this was only a few minutes later.
I'm gonna put the camera down and wait one whole hour and legit tell them you guys were gay babies. Then that's when the reaction comes. Then that's when they get so mad, guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna pick it up in one whole hour. Oh my god, guys, it's been one whole hour. Oh my.
They weren't actually embracing when they were asleep here. Like, what's the point even if you're going to bring up the fact that Jaystation is mad because Jay and Jean were cuddling? Then just do it. Frankly, it's a sign of cowardice. And also homophobia. Jaystation and Jean, in a moment of reverse gay panic in the experience somebody else making them gay, are so enraged that they say they're going to murder Jay Hills.
Oh my god! Jay, I'm gonna kill you, bro! I'm gonna Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then proceed to force feed Jay Hills the gay juice. This is, like, weird, right? Something's wrong with this. This isn't okay, right? What's wrong here? Jaystation bought a furry off the dark web. I don't think Jaystation understands furry culture, like, at all. Which is what makes Jaystation trying to grasp at what he does know about furry culture both funnier and all the sadder.
Bro, he just hung up.
What the frick?
Bro, he wanted you to bark. That's so weird.
I know, he wanted me to have a persona.
What's a persona? I couldn't really understand it.
I don't know, there's a persona that's for people, but I guess a fursona is for furries, guys. It's like your personality for furries.
So what would your personality be like?
I don't know, I guess I chose a dog, but does he want me to become a furry? He better not want me to become a furry, guys.
The crux of this video is that Jaystation proclaims that furries are weird,
Basically, they are weirdos, guys.
buys a furry off of the dark web, proclaims that furries are weird,
Bro, how do they come up with these weird names?
They are weird, bro. This is crazy.
and then the furry forces Jaystation to become a furry by yelling at him cool cat style until he learns to bark like a dog and that cyberbullying is bad, although Jaystation didn't end up picking that last bit of information. Also, Ahmed is there.
One thing us furries like to do is dance. Do you like to dance?
I don't know how to dance.
You guys want to show you?
Yeah, show me how to dance.
And this one is called the furry. Woo!
The choices are baffling, to say the least, in a way where it's clear that Jaystation portrayed this as negatively and as crassly as someone possibly could. Like, how hard did Jaystation think of the name Furious Girth Tail? He had to consider it some, right? He's writing the script here. He's choosing what to do. What did he base these names off of, anyway? If it were me, and I had to think of names for furry characters, it would be relatively general, you know, like just names that a regular person would have. But the specificity of names like Furious Girth Tail and Bronze Dog Brave Paw make them sound weird, desperate for a name that sounds strange. And what's the deal with this weird-ass mythology, quite literally, that Jaystation made up that chopping a finger off and then affixing it to your tailbone will make your tail grow? Like, what a strange detail. Where do you even come up with something like that? Did he think the sniffing the butt bit was worth doing that many times? He, like, actively chose to put that into the writing. Why is the script so adamant about doing this? Why is Jaystation so adamant about sniffing a furry's butt? Where did that fursuit go after the recording was over? My apologies. I'm getting too ahead of myself. What really sucks about this video, in the same way where I pair these two videos together, is that it really doesn't have any idea what they're talking about. It uses a random thing that they thought about, didn't look into all that hard, and then just decided to vomit out for a quick buck. It's exploitative, isn't it? It's akin to like 1950s promotional ads for foreign countries where they didn't really understand the culture that they were looking at and barely even bothered to try, really. If you don't understand furries, we have a video for you. Isn't it weird and strange and different? If you don't understand homosexuality, we have a video for you. Isn't it weird and strange and different? Like, that's what this is, right? The gay baby video, and I can't believe I've been saying that with a straight face this entire time, through its sheer ignorance, perpetuates this idea that being gay is a chosen aspect of yourself. It's just a phase, instead of it being just who you are. That it's as changeable as drinking some weird shit from a modern-day apothecary you found in the backwoods of the internet one day. By having Jaystation and Gene be violently angry about it too when they come to, up to directly punishing Jay Hills for pranking them by making him gay, is maybe a bit too close to the idea of gay panic, in a way that just sucks ass. The furry video through its sheer ignorance, describes furries as weirdos who go outside in groups and kiss each other behind the masks, and how all furries are freaks that dress up and are incredibly pushy about what they like on other people. When most likely, if you're on the internet and you know people, you probably know somebody who just thinks that anthropomorphized animals are neat, and you wouldn't even know it unless you talk to them about it. Being a furry is equally as escapism as something like playing video games or liking comic books, and fetishizing and fucking it up as this weird and messed up thing that nobody understands just sucks ass. But ultimately, isn't that what this video and every video in the 3 AM genre tries to do? Prey on the fear of the unknown, no matter how crass and how ignorant it may be in doing so. All for the sake of making a quick dollar off of some kid who will watch it and believe it. In creating a level of unreality that, instead of having a recognizable artifice, just instead decides to lie to the viewer, just shovel garbage into their mouths and make them watch it over and over again. Is it perpetuating unhealthy ideas and actions that we should be concerned about as consumers and filters of content? In other words, how much should we be concerned about the content on the platform? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's an enigma. But hey, don't let me make you feel bad about consuming this garbage. I think it's hilarious, and I will be buying the Furious Girth Tail fursuit from the mass production fursuit company that definitely stole this design from somebody else, and I will be using that as my Halloween costume, and you should too. I love poisoning my brain.